So let's move into what you feel about Korea since you visited here. What's one part of Korean culture that you've experienced that you admire?
I think one of the fascinating things I've seen is the integrity of the Korean
That's very true.
society that I think is lacking in the U.S. now, or has been lacking. It's not entirely in the U.S., but you're seeing more and more. We went to the Latte World, and you were comfortable. You could set your bag down, and you didn't have to worry about anyone going to bother it. We went to the zoo, and we had a table, and we could wander around, and the bag was fine.
Yeah, safe on the table.
On the table. And unfortunately, in the U.S., people think that, if you leave something out, you should have known better, and they're going to take it. So it's unfortunate that, you have a much higher level of trust of the people around you in a large city, where in the United States, I don't think that trust is there anymore. I mean, I think there's small towns or certain areas that you can still trust it, but there's still a kind of a wild card out there in the U.S. that has been lost somewhat. Where people think they can just do whatever they want in that regard.
I do have a question. I've seen some videos where people will actually go to your house and steal
your
the packages. Does that actually happen?
Oh yeah, and it's like here your food, your coupon stuff just comes. They set it at your door. You have no worries that you're not home.
It'd probably be there for weeks if you
there's
left
people
it.
who follow the delivery trucks in the U.S. and they deliver the package and they'll steal the package off your front step. It's that's part of that problem where people think that that's okay to do that, and then sell it.
That's just shocking to me. How could people think that's okay?
That's a problem in the States right now. That it's a failure of parenting, I guess, or maybe of the culture that has allowed that to become
a norm, become possible,
become okay.
Yeah,
it's not okay, but
it's okay. They think it's okay enough to do it.
There's enough people out there that think that's okay, that they're doing it, that they've and then what kind of a moral compass are you putting on the children that you're raising when that's what you're doing to make money, is to steal from others? So it's an unfortunate thing that's occurring in the States right now, and it's unfortunately widespread, but it's not. There are places where it's not, but it's becoming more and more of a problem.
I have a good example. Actually, when me and Mangan were dating, I left my wallet in the taxi.
Yeah,
and it had money in it. So I was just I thought it's gone.
Yeah.
It was one of the first gifts he'd actually given me. So I was pretty upset about it.
Uh-huh.
It was a nice wallet. So we were talking about it and we were like, well, why don't we just check the police station? You never know. And actually the taxi driver had taken the wallet and brought it to the police station.
Yeah.
And it was there, money and everything. Yeah. Nothing was taken out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were both just wow, this is Korea.
Yeah, and you can have that experience in the States.
Yeah, you can.
There are those people that
there are definitely people like that.
There's, I don't want to say that everyone in the States is going to steal from you, but
we wouldn't.
I had a situation where I left my credit card in a gas machine in northern Minnesota, a small town. And I thought, oh, that's gone. I have to cancel that. But on a chance, I called the gas station. And the person who went to the pump after me took the card out, took it in, and gave it to the station. They mailed it to me, and I got my card back.
Wonderful.
It's there.
It's there.
You can't say it's everyone in the United States, because that's not true. The small percentage that unfortunately is getting larger thinks that it's okay to do that, and they then give a bad name to the whole which is unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, like there's so much media coverage about things like the negative things that happen in the States. So
there's negative things happening, but then it's also wonderful to see when bad things happen, people come together. They come together and they help their neighbors and they help people around them, you know, whether it's a bad weather event or fires or those kind of things, you know, you can see that there's still those people out there that really care for their neighbor. So it's not hopeless. It's like a dark cloud or dark rim around what could be a very bright thing. Number 3.
It's number 3.
Yeah, this is a great way to improve your English skills. I have been busy. That's an often used phrase.
Yeah, I have been busy is a good one. Usually quickly or briefly, and this is neutral tone. So it can be formal and it can be informal. Now, I hear a lot of mistakes with favorite because it's a really common word that almost all English students know,